What's up guys, welcome to a brand new series on this channel of Slay the Spire, which is the best card game on the market right now. We're going to be playing from scratch. That means no unlocks, cards, or relics. Let's jump in, have some fun. Alright, so generally I do like to look at, where the elites are placed when I'm playing the game. I do like to make sure that I hit at least one before reaching the boss. Oh, and I also want to let people know that even though I'm saying my thought processes and you'll see me pick what I think are the better cards or the better routes and things like that, just obviously I'm not a master at this game. If you would like to see a master at this game, I'd recommend Jorbs. I've learned a lot from watching him play this game. But in no way am I claiming to be better than anyone else at this. So you might pick up some things, might not. Ultimately hope it's entertaining for you. So yeah, this is the tutorial for anyone again who wants to see this, wants to read it. If you're brand new to this game, I do recommend it. It should be around $20, I feel. Consistently, you'll see it for that price. And yeah, I just think it's 100% worth it. Everyone I know that's tried it has liked it. So here, I think we're taking damage here. But that's fine, because we do have that burning blood. And, we got double attack going on here. But I think I'm going to weaken the small guy, and that'll make it easier to take him out in the future. So yeah, I'm just gonna opt to take 5 damage. And like I said, we reheal 6, so as long as I don't take much more damage in this fight, should be alright. By the way, you can turn off these little flame things. Alright, so we got a 7 and 5. Oh, and then this is a negative effect that it's going to cast on us. So we want to be aware of that. We definitely don't want to get hit with that. But it's looking like we're not going to be able to avoid that. But at least we'll get to avoid taking that damage from him. Again, we won't take too much damage here, so I deem that to be the best play. Again, we'll take 2, we'll reheal 6, so that'll leave us close to close to full at the end of this, as long as we kind of keep mitigating that damage. I'm gonna opt to do that. I don't mind taking a really long time for the turns. And then once he gets to this point where he's really weak, we can just come out with an all-out assault on him. Oh, and then yeah, so and that's our first fight. And then after every fight, you can select a card. Let me see what we got here. So this card gets added to your deck for all future runs. These are the current cards in the deck. Again, I'm going over all this just in case you are new, but this game has been around so long that you're probably not. Maybe you just love watching Slay the Spire content like I do. I think I'm gonna go for Thunderclap. I think it adds some good damage. Anger is not bad here too. I think I just like Thunderclap better. Damage plus adding a status effect. I'm gonna opt to... Yeah, let's gather the gold here. We'll go this way. Alright, so what's cool about these guys is that, you attack them once, and you see this here. They will curl up after getting attacked once per combat. So you can mitigate a lot of damage here by like uh, by attacking them. We're gonna use Thunderclap. Oh, this is really cool. You see how it affects both enemies? That is awesome. So we're gonna get them both to curl up here. Wait, did I read that? I guess I read that wrong to you guys. Sorry, I already have misinformation in my video. I apologize about that. Let's go with this. That's it. So we're gonna take essentially 2 damage. Well, we'll take 7, but we're taking 1 essentially because Burning Blood is gonna heal us 6. I'm doing bad math right now. So 5, 7. So we got a 12 coming our way. Maybe we can eliminate one of these guys, maybe not. It looks like we're gonna take damage again. We could eliminate this guy. Could eliminate either with the same. Could eliminate him and then defend, and that'll give us 2 damage. I'm opting to do that. It might not be the best decision, but it's the one that I want to go with right now. And I think you're gonna constantly find this, so don't expect Jorv's level plays, because Jorv spends a good amount of time and he's pretty quick with analyzing what the best decision is in every single turn. I'm more so gonna play for fun, and sometimes I won't be making the best decision, so if that angers you, then I'm sorry, but feel free to leave, suggestions on what made sense during a play, because I can read it and maybe I'll get better, and that'll help me reach higher levels of ascension and things like that. So potions. So here's a little tip on potions to anybody who doesn't know about that. And let's see what we're gonna add. I do like Clothesline. Cleave is very good. We do have that attack that applies to all the enemies currently, so we kind of have a cleave. Cleave obviously doing more damage though, so that is good. Especially if we had Slime Boss. We don't have Slime Boss. We have, I forgot what that character's name is. I like Headbutt a lot. It does some good damage, plus it lets you get a card back, so I think that's actually pretty good. Clothesline, again, that's something I usually pick up. I think I'm going to go with Headbutt here, just because of the strategy that you can employ using that card, right? Bringing a card from your discard pile back to your draw pile is pretty cool. Alright, here I'm going to opt to go Bash, because that, does good damage. It applies to vulnerable. That vulnerable will last on there for 2 turns. And we need that. We want to stop this guy from getting too powerful. This guy, he buffs himself every single turn. So if it's your first time dealing with this guy, you definitely want to take him out as quick as possible. You want to prioritize him. He gets to a point where he'll just one-shot you. So you definitely want to make sure that you're doing as much damage as possible, and that bash definitely helps us do that. So I'm gonna Headbutt just to kind of show it off, but also because it does more damage than my strike, and I don't need to defend here because he's not attacking me, right? This is a good potion to have. I don't think I commented on that, but that's a cool potion to have. Let's Headbutt. End turn, we're out of energy. I don't think I explained the energy. But yeah, energy, each of these cards has energy. This one's 2, this one's 1. This is the energy cost to it. We have 3 currently, every turn. And so you have to spend your energy, essentially, on what cards you're going to play. This has 2 energy, this has 1, so therefore, you have to choose wisely which cards you want to play. So So here, he's going to hit us for a 6. I don't mind taking a 6, because remember, we do have that. And I would like to continue doing damage. Although, I might be able to take him out next turn, so this is kind of the thing you want to... Yeah, it's looking like I will be able to take him out. This is 18 damage right here, and I will draw these. I will draw all these next turn, because that's my draw pile. So I am gonna block here, actually. Again, see, that wasn't the best play, because I could have blocked all damage here, and therefore recovered a lot more. But yeah, this is 100% gonna kill him now. But again, I was doing calculations, adding that 50% to all my strikes or my thunderclaps, and I knew that he was gonna die this turn, based on that draw pile. So we got some more loot, we got some more coins. That's gonna be good for a shop later. We got a swift potion, and we have another card choice. I do like dropkick. Dropkick is really cool. Does some damage, and if they have vulnerable, you gain energy and draw a card. So the combinations with this card, based on what we already have, is pretty cool, because we have 2 cards that enable vulnerable. So as long as we have dropkick along with those cards, we get free damage off, and we get a free card draw essentially. So I'm gonna go with that. And this is a mystery event. Oh, this is actually really good. So we get to remove a card from our deck. Removing cards from your deck is huge. It's huge. So good. Because you start off with weaker cards, and you get like these better cards as long as you go. You know, these are like basics. These are like rarer cards here in the blue. So you want to remove your basic cards that don't do much, and you want these cards, right? If I could switch out all my strikes for headbutts, right, I'm doing more damage for the same cost. So essentially that's what you want to go for. So we're gonna remove a strike, and that enables, like, this, the cleaner your deck is, the more often you're gonna draw the cards that you actually want versus the cards that, you know, they gave you at the beginning. Alright, so we got 2 choices here at this campfire. We can rest and heal. I don't want to prioritize healing. We're pretty good on health, and we do heal at the end of combat. Here we can upgrade a card in our deck, and then for the reasons that I previously stated, that's a good idea, so we're gonna go there. I think I'm going to... Okay, so you can upgrade any of these cards. The ones that they show you, and I'm going to choose to upgrade, I think, Thunderclap. I think I'll most likely use Thunderclap often. I do like that change in damage, so go Thunderclap. So we got a minion room here. We got these guys. See, I'm glad. Hopefully I draw Thunderclap soon. Okay, we got this guy. He's powering up. Got this guy hitting us for 6, and then we got this guy about to do something. So let me see what Curl Up does. It rolls up and gains 4 block. Okay, that's what Curl Up does. Sorry. I was playing like another game like Shroom and Gloom, where these basic monsters, if you hit them once, they would stop attacking you. But that's not what's happening here. They're actually gaining 4 block, which makes your next attack less effective. So let's see. It's possible I draw a Thunderclap, and if I draw a Thunderclap, that enables like a whole other thing, but it might not be necessary here. I think I'm gonna go bash on him, and I'm going to defend. see what happens. So we take 1 damage. Okay, see, we drew that drop kick, and drop kick is enough to take him out. So we're gonna deal more damage. You see, it went from 3 to 5 now because he's vulnerable. And this is basically a free card play plus a draw. And then we drew Thunderclap, which is awesome. Let's do that. And we'll just block 10. Yeah, we'll block 10. I could use a potion just to make sure I heal up more, because essentially we're going to take some damage. I think it's fine. Again, I think we're good on health. Oh, by the way, I'm Chrome. Yeah. So you saw my other save game was named Chrome. This is Chrome 2. Let's see here. I want to take this guy out. I think we could do that. Let's just do this. So now that we're one-on-one, this is a lot more manageable. Bashing him, then we'll finish him off. Okay. So I'm not gonna take flex. I might take sword boomerang. I think sword boomerang does a good amount of things. It does 9 damage, which is better than our strikes. Take sword boomerang. I don't think I'm going for the elite yet. I think I'll go for this elite. I think early on, it's just I don't feel strong enough to take an elite. The early game elites are very deadly. You know, there's one in particular, and we'll probably run into him because luck, right? Or unluckiness in this case. So here's the combination here. We're gonna thunderclap, 7 damage, apply vulnerable to him, drop kick, free card play, and then we can fully defend this if we want. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, it's doing 12 to us. That is unfortunate. I can pop a potion here. Might pop my potion. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do metallicize just to help us mitigate some damage. So that's gonna give me 6 block at the end. We're gonna make him vulnerable and we're gonna defend. Look at that, now I have 11 block. So he's only gonna do 1 damage to us. He's got another 12. But I think with this, it's gonna do 12 damage to him. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. Then this, do 13. This, finish him off. So that was a good encounter for us. I think I'm gonna go. We've got some good damage now in our deck. I think it's time to go defensive. Flame barrier. That would have helped us there in those moments where he's hitting us for 12. So we take flame barrier. Hopefully we get a good relic here. So this is a relic. We're gonna see what we get. We got potion belt. Not my favorite. Not my favorite, right? That's fine, we'll take it. So let's go here. We're gonna fight an elite, hopefully get a better relic. Of course, it is the one and only, the notorious Gremlin Knob. He is terrible. He is frightening. So Gremlin Knob, we're gonna take a lot of damage. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. What's important for Gremlin Knob is kind of like the same as the cultists, where you just want to take him down as fast as possible. We're gonna bash him out. Strike. End our turn. Okay. Like I said, we're just gonna keep doing damage to him. If you play a skill, see he has this ability Enrage, where if you play a skill, he gains 2 strength. Now we definitely don't want that. So I'm just gonna keep doing damage to him, applying vulnerable. It's gonna help us out. Gonna drink the potion. Yeah, I got lucky there. I drew drop kick. It allows us to keep going. And sword boomerang, I think is the play. There we go. Yeah, we've done a great job of whittling him down in 2 turns, and hopefully we can take him out here. We might not be able to. 9, 18. That's not enough. We do want to do damage to him though, because he just keeps getting stronger. So I am going to take damage here. But we live to see another day. Let's take him out. Heal up. Ooh, this is great. This is really good. So this relic is going to help us be more aggressive, because we're going to automatically gain 6 block at the end of the turn. So we can use less defend cards. Let's take that. We got another potion. Gives us 3 thorns. Let you read it there. And Pommel Strike is too good, right? Dealing damage, drawing a card. It plays along with what we have going on with our drop kick and vulnerability. So let's take that. We're gonna opt to Smith again. It's very important to keep getting stronger, because your enemies keep getting stronger. So you might feel like resting is a good idea here, but if you rest, you have the same deck, so you're gonna take the same damage, while if you upgrade your cards, you can prevent that damage. So I think I'm gonna level up Pommel Strike, because look, deals 1 point more damage, but you draw 2 cards. So it can really help you if your hand is bad to draw that card that you're looking for. Alright, so we're almost at the boss here. We got a thief. So the interesting things about the thieves are, the looters, are that they do damage to you, and then they run away with your money. They steal your gold whenever it attacks, so even if you block all damage, I think it still takes your gold. So you only have a little bit of time to make sure you take them out, so you don't keep losing your money, which is truly valuable, right? And you'll see it if we run into a merchant, which we haven't yet, but we'll run into him in the next act if we don't run into him here. He could be in one of these unknown rooms. Alright. So we're just gonna do damage to him. Apply vulnerable. You guys know what that does already. We're gonna strike him, because we're only gonna take 4 damage here, because we got that Orichalcum. See? see it take effect there. This is saying which room we're on, which floor we're on. We're on the 12th floor at this point. Alright. So... this takes him out. 9, 9, 18. We take him out, we don't have to worry about the damage he's gonna do. That's really good. That went great. Ooh, these are some good cards. Not thinking about flex here, but I'm thinking about armaments and Burning Pact. Burning Pact is really cool. You can exhaust your cards, which actually seems like a bad thing when you're new to this game. But again, exhausting cards makes your deck smaller, and this is during a combat. You can remove a card from your deck, and then so you can make your deck more refined. But I think I'm gonna go armaments because it's a defend, but it's a defend that upgrades cards in your hand. And then the upgraded version of this card is even better. So we're gonna take armaments. I'm feeling like we should risk it here. This is a known room. You know, we know where we're gonna get. We're gonna get another card at the end of it. But here, we could run into the merchant, and I think some more relics or some really powerful cards could really help us out. Even removing cards could help us out, so I'm looking for that merchant. Okay, so we got a pretty good mystery event here. We could remove a card, we can transform a card, or we can upgrade a card. I want to transform a card. I think that's the better choice here. Transforming a strike into possibly something really good. You know, again, it's a gamble. But we could get really lucky. Oh, we got clothesline. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That's good. So we traded a strike for a clothesline. That's awesome. Oh, let me show you guys what it says. So it deals 12 damage and applies to weakened creatures deal 25% less damage with attacks. You saw what that did to us when we got affected with that, so we can apply that to our enemies. So we got an unknown room here. We're hoping for that merchant. Let's see if we get him. Ooh, even better. We got a free chest, a free relic to boot. Whenever you deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increases to 5. Alright. It's pretty cool. And then this choice doesn't matter. We could rest here. Resting here is actually not bad, but I am gonna opt to Smith. And I think Armaments is probably the best play, because Armaments, look, check this out. Armaments Plus upgrades all cards in my hand for the rest of the combat. So every card will eventually get upgraded and it'll help us deal with this boss. Take him on. So who we got? We got the Guardian. So he intends to block, and then he has this ability here. After he receives 30 damage, it changes to its defensive mode. I'm gonna gain 3 thorns here. I don't even know if I need that. I guess we'll see. But look at armaments. All these cards are basically upgraded. So I might not armaments here. I think I'll bash. Thunderclap does bash. Does a pretty good job, but vulnerable lasts longer with bash. Yeah, I'll go bash. Just go bash and pommel strike, or I can even make sure that he stays vulnerable, but I think my deck is small enough that he'll stay vulnerable. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Thunderclap as well, just to have him in a perpetual state of vulnerable. Ooh, 32 damage. So he's gonna do 32 damage to us, and obviously you see I have no way of blocking 32 damage. But if I hit him for at least 21, he will shift into his other mode. Let's see if we can hit him for that. We can hit him for 12. We can hit him for 18 on top. So that seems like, yeah, we are going to be able to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. And you saw the boot take effect there. Alright, so he just activated Sharp Hide, which gives him the same ability as Liquid Bronze. So he has 3 thorns. Whenever I play an attack, I take 3 damage. So I have to have enough block to mitigate that damage anytime I play a card. So I'm gonna defend here. And I'm actually gonna go for this. I could take one. Actually. I'm gonna take damage here. It's kind of okay to take damage in the boss fight because you do heal after. But it is risky. So I'm gonna clothesline. Weaken him. And that Orichalcum comes in clutch to mitigate all that damage. Okay. He's gonna hit us for 12. I think we could just completely block this. I think that's the play. Again, you could opt to take damage here. I'm just gonna completely block it. So what you're noticing with Orichalcum is, you see how I block for 15? This only works without block, so it doesn't add another 6 to that 15. Okay, so he's gonna hit us for 20. I think I'm gonna go Flame Barrier. Let's go Flame Barrier. Mitigate a lot of that. Let's use Liquid Thorns now. Just to make sure we're doing some damage back. We should take 3 for each hit. Do armaments there, and you saw everything got upgraded. I'm gonna clothesline him. Make sure he stays weak. Here I think we actually do something different. I mean, Flame Barrier is easy to do. It's not the worst thing. Yeah, I think I will just do Flame Barrier. Almost right. I think I go armaments here. It upgrades Bash. Get 5, 13, that's enough to defend against that. And I could do more damage to him, but I think we'll just defend all that damage. Plus that Thorns is doing damage to him. Oof. It's gonna do 20. So we're gonna only block 10. Do 9. So we're only gonna get. Thunderclap. Headbutt. That thunderclap. Pommel strike. So yeah, I mean, this game is just really good. I hope you guys like it. I think the visuals are great. It plays on virtually like any setup. It's, you know, not taxing your computer crazy, but it has this intricate gameplay. It builds upon itself. It's a roguelite. Like, it just has so many cool qualities to it that keep people coming back. Keeps me coming back. But anyway, let me not talk as if I'm done with this fight. But I think you guys see, like, he started off with 240. He's down to 62. I started off with, I think, 50. I'm down to 38. If we keep doing this, I mean, I should win this. You know, it seems like his top hit is 32. So if he hits us with a 32, we are screwed in that case. But we've been finding ways to deal with that. We've been finding ways to mitigate all that damage. So I think we're going to defend here. And I'm going to clothesline. And that'll mitigate the damage he does. While also, I did quite a bit of damage to him. Good armaments. That helps defend. Now completely shielded from that. I think I will take damage here just to do a little extra. It's getting down to him getting completely wiped off the map. It's gonna do 12 to us. Again, I think we might be able to even finish him off here. Let's see. 22. Ooh, 21. So close. So close. So let's block this damage here. Next turn, we'll take him out. Again, I'm being like super cautious, so like, but he's going to die. And there you go, dead. We slayed the Guardian, and we get mega loot here. We get that 101 gold, and we get to add a card to our deck. Now it's giving us a hint about power cards. Right here, power card. Passive abilities are made for the duration of combat. Those are huge. I love them. This one is pretty good. Drawing cards is really good, but I think this card is too good. I'm actually gonna go with Offering. So you lose 6 HP, but you gain 2 energy and you draw 3 cards. It's just a lot faster. This is slower. You know, you draw 1 card. Here you draw 3. You lose 1 HP. Here you lose 6. So you're paying for that like quickness of being able to act, but this can really save you. So going with Offering. And even if you don't use it to save you, you can use it to be proactive and just bully somebody out in 1 turn. So we get our final chest here. And let's see what we choose. So you get a chance at 3 boss relics. This one would go against like us having the potion belt, so that's kind of like counterintuitive, but I really don't mind not getting potions. Gain energy at the start of your turn, no longer gain gold. I don't like that. You know, I do like using the merchant. I think he's very valuable. and gain at the start of your turn. All enemies gain combat with 1 strength. That's not too bad. I think I will go Philosopher's Stone. It does make fights harder immediately, but you also gain energy to deal with that, so you have to make sure you use that to the best of your ability to make sure you're not getting hit with that extra strength that the enemies have. But I'm going Philosopher's Stone. So we beat the boss. We got the loot, right? We got the treasure. And now we're in Act 2. So I'm gonna stop the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first video on my channel. Yeah, please leave me a comment. Let me know what I could do better. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. And I'll see you guys on the next one.